Hey YouTube, sorry for the little delay to start. Welcome back to my channel. I know that it's been a while. I am now roughly 8 weeks post VSG. So just for some stats and some overview, because I have a couple friends who are getting the surgery in about a week or two. And though I have a few videos up, and so many other people have so many other videos up, there's still a lot of questions as to what it's like. So if some things that I say sound redundant, because they might have been in previous videos, or maybe you didn't even see my previous videos, um, it is what it is. It's the same. People have the same type of questions. They wonder and are concerned about the same things over and over. So my surgery date was June 11th. September 11th, I'll be at 3 months. Currently, it's about August 15th. So I'm just past, I guess, my official 2 months. So I'm somewhere on like my 8 week mark. I have not been doing a great job of tracking my weeks because I am now on to regular food. So I pre-surgery, it was 2 weeks, 1,000 calories. And that's with the University of Penn. I didn't have to do 2 weeks of liquid. It was 2 weeks, 1,000 calories. Day of surgery, I was 229 pounds, I believe. I had lost some weight during the whole pre-surgery process. Then after that, you're on liquids for 2 weeks. Not clear liquids, not with pen. Pen, we were on clear liquids for a day. Then for 2 weeks, we were on just regular liquids, milkshake consistency. Then 2 weeks after that, it was pureed. Then it was 2 weeks of soft foods, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 weeks of smushy stuff and liquids. And then you are back to regular foods with a requirement of getting about 800 calories. So you're upping your calories each time. You're up to about 800 calories. I've even, I think, gotten close to about 1,000 calories since I've been on regular food. So I work out daily. I'm not even gonna lie. Even though your stomach is removed, and you're not feeling that grumble as often, which I really didn't feel very often before. I always would have cravings. My cravings are less. I will admit to that. My cravings are less. Are they 100% gone? No. So you still have to work on that healthy relationship with food. You still have to work on that, how to stop yourself when you have these cravings. If you're up, like for me, if I'm up at 10 o'clock at night, I want to eat something. So I just make sure I get myself into the bed because I noticed on the nights that I stay up late, I want to eat. Um, Usually something salty or something sweet, but I want to put something in my mouth and eat. And like I said, I do work out every day. When I lost weight before, I lost about 20 pounds, and I was on 1,000 calorie diet, and I was working out. The first thing that faltered, I stopped going to the gym. Naturally, we were back to eating a regular diet from the 1,000 calories. So I had to increase my caloric intake. As I increased my caloric intake and stopped working out, my caloric intake kept creeping up. My workout stopped, and then the weight came back, and then you get into that pitfall of, all right, I'm just going to eat whatever. And then I had got to my heaviest weight of 244. Now that was a couple years ago when I did that. I did the weight loss surgery this year. Like I said earlier, my pre-surgery weight was my heaviest was 244. My pre-surgery was like 229. 2 weeks after surgery, I had lost 18 pounds. 8 weeks after surgery, I am down to about 195 pounds. So I am under 200 pounds for the first time in probably my adult life. I can't remember when I wasn't 200 pounds. I can remember when I got greater than 200 pounds because that's when I started to feel heavy or tired or sore. Um, but I know for sure when I was 28, I was pregnant with my son. I was 200 pounds. I only gained 25 pounds in the pregnancy, lost that 25 pounds, and went right back to 200 pounds, and had been that 200 pounds until I made it to 230 pounds about 6 years, 7 years later. I made it to 230. Um, I don't remember being under 200. I'm quite sure since I was probably in high school or like a little bit after high school. So I am 195, pushing for that goal weight of 160. I generally say 150, between 150 and 165. At that point, when I make it to any of those weights, I think I'm going to be good. I'm going to be content. I also have a goal to be able to run in a 5K, so we've been practicing every day. I'm lying. I've been working out every day. I've been practicing running once or twice a week. So, what a lot of people have been asking me, what kind of things do you snack on? Try to snack on some fruits. I try to snack on proteins like peanuts. Um, I also snack on like an anytime snack like pretzels. I recently bought some organic, kind of low calorie popcorn. So I've been going to stores like your Whole Foods, getting, even though caloric wise it's not always healthier, because I did buy cookies which were organic, very, very few ingredients, which is this beautiful concept. It's like, oh, it's not, I can read all the ingredients, I know what all the ingredients are, I understand it. This is good for me, but not really, because it's cookies and it's sugar, and it was unbleached or whatever sugar. It was like a natural sugar. Um, two cookies were 120 calories, I think, which isn't horrible if you just eat two cookies. So most days I would just eat two cookies. There was one day I think I ate three or four, which is like, okay, I should be eating some form of a meat instead, or something that's more nutrient dense than a cookie. Um, After surgery, a friend of mine was asking me, what goes first. You start to, at first, you, even though the scale is saying you're losing weight, you don't notice it. Like, I still had to fit all my old clothes. First thing I noticed, my bras fit better, because before I always had leakage, couldn't find a properly fitting bra. So my bras started to fit better. I started to see my legs toning, and at 3 weeks post surgery, I was going to the gym. Um, 2 weeks post surgery, I was walking at least 20 minutes a day. Then 3 weeks started the hour at the gym. Somewhere around 5 weeks, I started doing water aerobics. Um, and I upped my intensity of the different workouts. I generally do classes, but I do like a body pump, weightlifting class, and all sorts of stuff. So I started to see those changes in my body a little while later. Stomach has gone down, not as much as I would like, but the stomach is going down. Um, I generally say that this is a tool to kind of help you. It is this ongoing mental battle of, oh, I want a snack. Oh, I want something sweet. Oh, McDonald's is right next door to the gym that I go to. I'm hungry, because you are going to be hungry if you work out a lot, because you are expending more calories. Um, I am in a calorie deficit because I'm eating about 800 to 1,000, less than 1,000 calories a day. Um, my metabolism's slow, but I'll say my basal metabolic rate is probably somewhere around 1,400 calories just for my body to exist. I burn 1,400 calories. I might be a little more, I might be a little less. Um, Everybody's BMR is different, and it's kind of hard to calculate. I think I did something, I forgot what I used online to figure out what my BMR was. But there's different calculations to help you try to figure it out. There's one from the Army. Well, no, what I did from the Army was how much body fat I actually have. And the one that I did from the Army put me at like 40 something I'm more than half my body was fat. So I did the Army's thing to measure body fat. I think it's my scale that kind of gave me what my BMR would be, because it's just a calculation of how many calories you burn on your own. Some places when you look online will say it's like 1,600, but everybody's different. And I know that mine is probably a lot less. So I'm probably around 1,400. I go to the Y anywhere. There's some days I'm there for longer than an hour because you might get caught up. You might see a teacher and they're like, oh, come into my class. And I'm like, okay. But that's anywhere between 300 to 500 additional calories burned, depending on what exercises I do. Like spin burns a lot of calories, or cycle class when you're on the bike, just woo, that's a lot of calories. So that's pretty much it. If just I'm down to 195. My BMI is like 33 from a 40. I was a 40, now I'm down to 33. I can actually fit into size 12 jeans. I generally have 14s because they're a little loose, but it's kind of a comfortable loose. 12 isn't too tight. They were 12 stretchies. 12 jeans that's just straight up cotton, hard denim, I couldn't get into. But size 12 jeans that had some elastic, I got into them. They weren't too tight. They didn't cause this bulging muffin top. So I still buy extra large shirts, but they're starting to get too big. So, and I think sometimes I just feel a little, it's this range of motion right here that when my shirts are not big enough, it feels constricted. But like if I put a large on, it fits my body or it fits my upper torso with no problem. But if I try to pull like, do something like that, and I'm like, oh, it's tight, especially like dress shirts. I'm like, it's tight. T-shirts is a difference. I can just almost fit a medium in a t-shirt. But like a button-down shirt is like, oh, just too tight. Or like chiffon, it's just like tight in here. So we getting there. It's only like 8 weeks. I think that's it. So if you watch this video and if you actually have any questions, it'll make it easier for me to figure out what to tell people. Because other than that, I just say count your calories and hit the gym. Stay active. Keep it moving. Make yourself some goals. I really didn't have buyer's remorse. I was in pain, but I didn't really have buyer's remorse like other YouTubers have said, like, oh, they regretted it. I don't think, at first, and then then they appreciate it. I knew the pain would be, I didn't realize the pain would be as bad, but I knew there would be pain. I knew there would be time. Like most things I ate or drank was disgusting at first. Getting in protein still is hard, but now I'm to a regular diet and they're kind of like, you don't have to really do the protein shakes. They want you to get in your protein through your diet. So I make sure I get some meat in every day. So I'm good. I'm good. So if you have any questions, leave them. Like, share, subscribe, and then maybe I can start to do more content and make it better.